Hey guys, we're going to take a look at the ceiling function and how we can use it to clean up the decimals that are produced by the functions we use for things like quantity of hours or pounds of stone. So we're going to take a look here. We've got our parent quantity 145 and it's producing 8.2857 hours, which I think if you were to ask someone in the field, could you get this done in 8.2857, they're going to look at you sideways. So we need to clean this up a little bit. We're going to use the ceiling function to round. Now there's two functions that do this for us. There's three. I think there's a round, yes. But there's this will go up or down, whichever's closest. The ceiling and the floor function rounding gives you control which direction the round is going. So the ceiling function rounds up, floor function rounds down, and they both work exactly the same, just different directions. In this case, we're going to use the ceiling function. We want to take this up to, say, whatever the first decimal place is. So we will place our cursor here, and we're going to wrap this entire function into the ceiling function. So it's ceiling, and now we're going to separate with a comma. That's this comma right here. Very important. It doesn't work without this comma. And let's say we want to do 3 decimal places. Let's just see how this thing works. You can see now that it has rounded up that 3rd decimal place. If we would like it to go 1 decimal place, we can do 8.3 hours instead of 8.2 and change. Or if we'd like no decimals, we can hit 0. And this will be a way to clean up the decimal places in all of your functions. Now there is one other way to use this, and this is to use negative numbers. And this will be a case where that can be very helpful. We've got pounds of natural stone, so we don't buy it per se by the ton, we buy it by X amount of pounds. And right now this is producing this irregular number, 2,416 pounds and 6.6 repeating. So what we'll do is we'll come into here and again use our ceiling function and a comma, and this time we're going to use a negative decimal place. So let's put in -2, and let's watch that number turn to now 2,500 pounds. If I said -1, it would round to the tens. -2 rounds to the hundreds. If I were to say -3, we could have this function that produces a quantity of pounds round up to the nearest thousands, so we're only buying it by the half ton. And that's how you can use the negative decimal increment to shape the number and to control how it's rounded. So that's the ceiling function.